Are you ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother. Show me the money.
Just the remix. Yes. All I do is win, 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 no matter what.
Oh, you didn't know?
Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
You put my shoes on, you wouldn't last a mile.
Summertime, wintertime, I'm on the grind. Yeah, I got the ring, I'm the champ, I'm the genie of the lamp.
This is the gift I was given, so I just live by my hustle.
If I can't do it, homie, it can't be done.
VIP me put in my pocket, it don't make sense, but don't make a profit. So I hustle, ladies and homies. Make money, money, money.
All out here for a pill. When he tryna get this money for the real.
I want to find a thing to save my life, so I hustle.
It ain't over for me, no, it ain't over for me.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
What up? What up? What is going down, everybody? All right, we got another draft. It is kicking off here in about 60 seconds. I believe it's auto start. Yeah, so we'll give it a second here. I'm just gonna tag everybody in the chat. All right. Who's up in the chat with me here? Throw in the comments so I know who's here. Shout out to Pam. If you're still here, what up, Pam? And we got a good group of guys who are about to be drafted here tonight. And, man, I see. Got to let number one know. Is about to be on the clock. All right. Yo. What up, Hawk fan? Where's Hawk fan drafting at tonight? Oh, shit, you got the number 2 pick tonight. Nice. Shout out to Daniel Berry. What up? And no, Matt, I'm not on TikTok right now. Man, I wish I could, because I tried yesterday to go live on TikTok and like everywhere else at the same time. And it kept freezing my computer, like nothing was working. And yo, shout out to OnlyFans. Who'd OnlyFans just pick? Oh, wait, Gibbs at the 101. I like it. We've been seeing more Gibbs. I mean, Bijan's probably still the 101, like on average, who's drafted there. But dude, ever since Montgomery got moved, just more and more. More and more Gibbs has been going at that spot. So very, very interesting. Oh, man. Pretty much all the top 5 guys went that I wanted to get there. This one's tough, man. This one's tough. Hey, Crispy in the house. What up, Crispy? Man, this sucks. All right, fuck it. Let's go CMC at number 6. Not overthink it. Let's not overthink it. Yeah, usually go Bijan, try and change it up a bit. Hey, I ain't mad at you, bro. And you're not the only one who's taking Gibbs at the 101 now, you know? Like I said, ever since Montgomery got moved, it's like Bijan and Gibbs's values kind of just been like teetering. It's almost like personal preference, like who wants to get him. And yeah, for this best ball, I feel like if I had the number 1 pick, multiple times, I'd be trying to switch it up and get a little bit of each of them. right, all right. This one, dude, look at this, man. Every draft is a little bit different. Like, that's what's so fun about these. And, you know, a little bit not fun also because there's certain guys who I just want to get. And I'm like, fuck, that guy went at this one, at this spot last draft. And now I can't even get him at this draft at that spot. This one's interesting, guys. I like it. I like it. And our goal this year, 420 divisions. Last year at this time, we were drafting number 3. We're already at number 39. And Matt, he said, give him a little fuck Tony for TikTok.
Man, fuck Tony.
Man, fuck Tony. Dude, this is interesting. Is it really gonna happen? I'm gonna wait until we get past. Let's just see if it happens. Nope, it didn't happen. We almost got no quarterbacks drafted in the first round. And dude, look at that. K2 swooping on Josh Allen at the 112. Might be the lowest that Josh Allen has ever fucking went in this tournament. The 112 is fucking awesome. And dude, even Genty yesterday, I don't know how I missed it. Genty went in the 3rd fucking round and just like totally slipped under the radar. Dude, I can't believe that I fucking missed that. Hey, Ron in the house. What up? Said drafting before the draft is balls deep. You guys got big balls. Bro, so big we can't wear underwear, man. Like, dude. But you know why? You know why we love drafting right now? First off, it's fun. It's only $10. Second, you can get the rookies cheaper now than you can ever get them after the draft. Like, dude, I used RJ Harvey as an example. Last year, RJ Harvey didn't even get drafted in a couple spots. Like, that's how crazy it is. Like, they just fly under the radar. And Wyatt said, bro, I seen Lamar go in the 3rd round in one draft, then went in the 1st in the next one. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, that's why I'm not saying you can't, like, have a plan, because, of course, we want to have a plan. But it can't be like, I'm about to get this guy in the 1st round. I'm going to try to get this guy in the 2nd round, this guy in the 3rd, because it's all over the fucking place, man. And Danny said, the QBs are gay. Hold on. I got a good drop for that. Where is it? He said the QBs are gay.
All I can tell you, sir, is that he's gay.
Gay.
Anybody know where that is from? Bonus points if you know. Too bad K2 didn't flip his 2 picks, or we would have made it. Bro, I know. He could have done it. He could have done it. He could have had the exact same picks. Just flipped them around. Totally could have. All right. Let's see. This one's going to be interesting here. 2 picks in front of me. Let's see it, Brown. Got to watch out for Brown. He is a sneaky one. No, it's not half baked. Is actually, I think it was. Hold on. Let me go see. It was actually probably the next movie that he did right after Half Baked. Because there's a real big comedy star that was the number 1. All right. CMC and Jefferson. I'm not bad at building around those guys. But yeah, he probably looks exactly like he did in Half Baked, because for all I know, both of these movies got filmed like within the same year. They came out 1 year apart. Dude, that's crazy. Only 2 quarterbacks taken so far. Like, I like it. Also, not going to fall for it, because I'm not going to be the one to keep going for the QBs. You know, we got to get these skill positions, and we're just going to still get the QBs at a great spot. TJ in the house. I'll give one more chance to see if anybody knows where this is from. If no one knows, I'll let you know.
All I can tell you, sir, is that he's gay.
Gay.
Hey, Oscar, what up? He said, Dak Street Boy is in here. How you doing, boss man? Doing good, bro. Doing good. Hope you're doing good, too. And we got this draft going. It is for our big best ball tournament that I've been hosting for, well, this is year 6. So I guess I've been hosting it for the last 5 years now. And dude, I got CMC and Jefferson to start. I ain't mad at it. We're gonna see how this goes, man. Yeah, very curious to see how this all shapes out. There goes Caleb, dude. Caleb, top 5. Nope, it's not half baked. It's blue streak. But what I was saying, I think it might have been right before you came in, TJ, where I said that I feel like blue streak and half baked got filmed within the same year, but they like came out a year apart. Half baked came out in 98, blue streak came out in 99. But I feel like it was like I feel like it was half baked why he got that role, you know. Where are we going here? Where are we going? Let's see it. ETN. All right. You know what? Fuck it, man. Let's get Drake London, baby. All right. Liking my wide receivers. Jefferson and London to pair with CMC ain't bad. Yep, it was blue streak. And you know, he had a small role in that one. His role, it wasn't crazy, but yeah, funny nonetheless. You know what other movie he was really funny in? I think it might have been the first movie that he was in was Nutty Professor. He was so funny. He was the stand-up comic, if you remember that. Oscar said ETN on the Saints going to be nice. Not going to lie. What do you think? I like it. I feel like things were getting stale with him and the Jags. I mean, you know, I know he did solid, you know, for fantasy, but I just felt like in real life, like, I don't know, they just weren't using him the right way. And we know, like, just from what we've seen with Kamara and shit, like, we know that there is going to be, that there's going to be a lot of work on the ground and through the air. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for ETN because I got him in a handful of leagues for Dynasty, and I feel like his value went up going to New Orleans. Anyone else here? We've been mispronouncing ETN all wrong. No, you know, all of a sudden, dude gets a contract, and then he's going to start telling us how to pronounce his name. But, you know, it doesn't matter what your name is. But no, I didn't hear that. I did not hear that. That's funny, though. Yeah, I'm excited for it because they already know that what's his name, Kamara, he's going to be taking the back seat. He's getting a little up there in age. I'm sure he'll still be involved a little bit, but I mean, ETN, of course, going to be the main guy. He's got to stay healthy. Got to stay healthy. They got a young squad and a young QB, and hopefully the QB takes a step up because, yeah, with the one thing that sucks with these what's it called, with these young QBs is like if they come out hot and heavy in year one, sometimes we see a little bit of a little bit of a regression in year two, the sophomore slump. E-Chain. What? What? E-Chain? I'm so confused. Are we talking about ETN or A-Chain? Because I feel like that's so far off. Hey, Hollywood, what up, bro?
Sing about Hollywood.
Man, where am I going to go with this next pick? Mm-hmm. Man, this one's tough. This one is tough. Let's see who goes in these two picks in front of me. Oh, shit, Scatterbo off the board. Herbert. You know, fuck it. Let's go Brock. Always seems to do what he's supposed to do. I feel like I picked him in the right spot, but I feel like there's QBs that I would have rather drafted over him. But we'll see what happens in these next. I feel a QB run coming, man. They've been coming around the 4th and 5th round when the what's it called? When the QBs haven't been going early. It's like the 4th and 5th go crazy. So I didn't want to get left behind. Look at my interview. He said started in college and got tired of correcting it, but it sounds exactly like A-Chain looks. Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where if you don't tell people how to pronounce your name, they're going to say it as they see it. Just like Kelsey. Like, I still call him Kelsey, but he said that that's not how it's pronounced. It's like Kells or something like that. But, yeah, that's why you just need a dope nickname, right? Like, you just have a dope nickname. Nobody will ever call you by your name. He's got to be dope. Or your name has to be so hard to pronounce that people automatically want to give you a nickname. Like JCM. Like, dude, I forget his name half the time when I'm like thinking of it. I was like, is Jacory, right? And the other guy, I can't remember the other fucking guy. The one on the Chargers. What's the guy on the Chargers who's who we call by 3 letters? I can't even think of it right now. Like 9. Fucking douche. Yeah, man. KLM. There we go. KLM. See, just so many fucking but see, I'll like probably never remember his name, but I'll remember him by the letters. Man. I was hoping that either Henderson or Judkins would fall to me, but yeah, it makes a lot of sense that they did not. Kyler Murray, look at Murray. He's a 5th rounder after he gets over there and moved to what's it called? To Minnesota. Fuck it. It's probably the latest I will ever get Jalen Hurts in the 5th round. So fuck it. Huge ass, what up, bro? He said the QB struggle bus has arrived, bro. Is this not like one of the coolest drafts for quarterbacks so far? I mean, dude, I got Purdy and Hurts in the 4th and the 5th. That never fucking happens. Bro, you got 3 quarterbacks. Like, yeah, maybe your guys might have been going around that time when they should have, but I don't know. Like, still, like, yeah. Oh, shit, it didn't mean to take a 3rd quarterback, man. I was about to take Goff right there, but went Hurts. Yeah, we never know how it's all going to pan out. We really don't. But, dude, fun to guess. All right. Oh, shit, look at that. The QB run continues. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't wait on a quarterback because, dude, I bet by the my next pick at the 6-7, I bet like all the good ones are gone and that I don't even want to pick one there at all anyways. Look at that. Again, we got all but 2 quarterbacks taken so far. We got 9 quarterbacks taken in the 5th round. Woo! Most people, it's their first that they took. Well, not most. I guess it looks like 3 people, it's their first. And there goes a quarterback to start the 6th. Tyler Shaw. All right. Ooh, there goes CJ Stroud. People locking in their 1s and 2s, baby. Shit. Woo. Yes, sir. More QBs. Look at that. Daniel Pesos Jones in the 6th round. Let's see. Oh, there goes Willis. Look at that, baby. Willis from 0 to hero. Uh-oh, Hugh Jazz. Don't fuck up, bro. Don't pick another quarterback. Don't pick another quarterback, bro. Rashee Rice. That's a good goddamn pick. That is a good pick. What was the movie that he was in before that? TJ. Rashee Rice, man. Why does he got to keep getting in trouble? I mean, we wouldn't get him in the 6th round if he wasn't in trouble again, but man, damn it, Ken. I was wanting to pick Ladd or Harrison. I picked Ladd. I do like Harrison this year, but man, it sucks. It sucks. I just want to be able to get him later than we can get him. Oh, I remember Men in Tights. That was before Nutty Professor, because I remember that he was in that. I just thought for some reason that it was after the Nutty Professor. Okay. Interesting. But yeah, I remember that. Achoo! Yeah, that movie's funny. Is that one that I haven't gone back to revisit Men in Tights in a long time? I have not gone back to visit that one. Oh shit, he was 19. So I wonder, that must have been, because I mean, obviously the first thing that he was doing was stand-up comedy, right? And like, what was it? Def Jam. He was on a couple episodes of like the Def Jam or whatever. And I'm assuming that okay, yeah. Damn, Men in Tights was 91? Damn. And you know what's funny? Vanessa really likes that movie, You Got Mail. And I think when did that come out? Like 99 or like 2000? It's so funny seeing him in that movie because, I mean, I get he's comic relief for like a movie that has no comedy, you know? But yeah, it's like crazy to like see him in other roles besides like Half Baked. Okay, 93. Okay. Because I think Nutty Professor was like 94 or 95, something like that. Maybe 96. But okay, yeah. I don't know why I thought Men in Tights was later than that. But yeah, because I totally remembered that he was in that. Just really thought that it was after Nutty Professor. Because his role was so small in Nutty Professor. I mean, it was damn near a cameo, you know, but he was a nobody at that time, so it wasn't even a cameo. But he just had the 2 quick scenes inside the what's it called? The comedy club. And he was like, I'm not gonna say he wasn't second on the call sheet, but I mean being the right-hand man for Robin Hood, you know. That was definitely a bigger role than the Nutty Professor, but not as big of a movie, I guess. Like Nutty Professor was a huge ass movie. Men in Tights was not. Definitely a cult classic, but I don't remember it being like huge at the time. Definitely funny. Yes, I had it up on Google. I like it. Perfect. Because, yeah, I fucking love Dave Chappelle, man. You better not be a clone, like they say. I just think he got older and fatter is what it is. All right. Wide receivers aplenty. I'm glad I grabbed a wide receiver right there. I bet you are too. You a huge ass, huh? Like, dude, I didn't even notice that was your first wide receiver there. And like, not all the top wide receivers, but shitload of those top wide receivers just went right now. Let's see where Ken goes in front of me. He's been real sneaky with the picks today. Forgot that Courtney Cox was was in the original Masters of the Universe. Nice. Remember the sitcom Buddies? Who was? I don't know who was in it. I don't think I remember. Doesn't sound familiar. Oh, it was Chappelle. Okay, who else was in it? Damn it. I don't know who to take with this pick, man. All right, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go with my gut on this one. Ooh, only lasted 8 episodes. Okay, that's why nobody remembers it. What round say Hawk fan tried the same strategy last year? The no tight end, no wide receiver. Yeah, I did that in a couple leagues last year. Can't remember, but it was supposed to be like the stoner guy. Oh, let me go see. It's so funny, just the cover of it. Like, it looks like a bad show, like with just the cover. Christopher Garton? I don't even know who the hell that is. Yeah, I don't even know who this is. Christopher Garton was the number 2 on that show. Damn. So they recorded I got it up on Wikipedia. So they got 13 episodes, but only 9 of them aired. This is on ABC. Crazy. His name was Dave Carlisle. Interesting. It was a YouTube video, one hit wonder sitcoms, listening to it during early morning round. Cool. And hold on, I'll be right back, guys. Interesting. All right, back at it. Oh man, DJ, I want to score more off the board. Oh yeah, he was also on Home Improvement. I do remember that episode also. I guess I can't remember why he was on Tool Time, but I remember that he was on Tool Time for some reason.
I don't think so, Tim.
But he totally was, right? Like, can you remember that? Huge ass. Like, why was he on Tool Time? I swear it was something with like relationships, right? Oh, totally, dude. Like, thought of it at the same time. Totally was something about relationships. Don't remember what the hell it was. But dude, totally was something about dating. Huh. Yeah, Home Improvement, man. They had some interesting shows. I mean, that ran forever, man. I really like that show. And do you guys remember the weed episode though? Like, dude, I feel like I need to do like a watch along of like all the sitcom weed shows because they're so fucking funny. Like, it's so funny how like the propaganda that they were trying to try to shove down our throats back then. So funny. Like, and it was funny. Like, Tim wasn't even the guy who smoked weed. It was Jill who was a weed head and had to share her stories. So funny. And like, yeah, in real life, Tim Allen's fucking snorting huge lines of blow, probably in between scenes for all we know. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. I do not know where to go with these next picks here. But we do still got a lot of solid options on the board here. Right? Yeah, dude, he could have done life in prison at that time for the amount of cocaine that he had. He's lucky he had his skin tone on his side, because I don't really know all the ins and outs of like that whole thing, but yeah, we know Tim Allen's a little bit of his backstory anyways. Like, dude, I can't even remember how much he actually had, but it's funny that, I mean, you go search Tim Allen cocaine and you'll find everything on Google. So Almeida Magazine as one of the hottest men on TV, and he started getting women chasing him, but that was the middle of the first season. I remember that. Yeah. He was an eligible bachelor. Oh man, screw you, Ken, you son of a bitch. Taking Rico Dowdle right in front of me. Yes. That really pissed me off there. Damn it. Threw a monkey wrench in my whole plan there. All right, fuck it. We're going Michael Wilson. Yeah, Al. Super funny.
I don't think so, Tim.
I don't think so, Tim. And it was Pam Anderson. Tool time girl in year one. That was before she got Baywatch, right? Whew. Yeah. Home Improvement had a lot of random guest stars. Let's see if there's a list of this somewhere. The famous guest stars on Home Improvement. A show ran so long. Jay Leno was on there. Yeah, didn't he? Him and Tim did something. I can't remember what they did, but oh yeah, dude, Mario Andretti. That was crazy for that. I feel like it was when him and Bob Vila like raced. What's it called? Race lawnmowers. Dan Aykroyd was on there. That was funny. George Foreman, dude, he was on there. Yeah, and I mean it's super random, but do you guys remember when Sean from Boy Meets World was on there? That shit was just funny. he's like the punk badass kid, and like was I can't remember if he was fucking with Randy or Brad. One of the two. Man, all the running backs are gone. That fucking sucks. All the fucking running backs are gone. Gainwell, Aaron Jones, and Alec Pierce to start off the 10th round. Jacoby Myers, you son of a bitch. He was one of the people that I was potentially thinking about going after next. I got a couple guys in my back pocket still. Pam was Lisa. Yeah, and then after Lisa was Heidi, right? Oh, it was the hot rod. Yeah. I mean, Tim built a few, didn't he? The early one was that blue one, and then didn't he have a red one like after that? I can't remember, but I remember that blue one was the one that they were building for the longest time. And that one was pretty cool when it was all said and done. The second Heidi was better. Yeah. The second one was, she was just there longer. And I also think Pam Anderson, I don't think she had her surgery by then, right? It was actually only 1 or 2 episodes of what's her name? Of Pam Anderson? Even a damn video game. What are you talking about the video game? Yo, Rob in the house. Shout out to Brown 11. What up, bro? We got a draft. Bryce Young and Willis for QB. What a dream, bro. I mean, you got Bo Nix in there as well, but like, yeah, who would have thunk that Willis and Bryce Young, would be guys that we'd be targeting in best ball. It was SNES. The Home Improvement. It was a Home Improvement game on Super Nintendo. I do not remember that. I did not have a Super Nintendo though. Yeah, I did not have a Sega or a Super Nintendo. I jumped from regular Nintendo in 94 or in 91 to Nintendo 64. I think in like 97. Okay, yeah. Because we got to remember, like, we're talking about we're talking about prime time television here. Like, there was 20 something episodes per season, so the 23 episodes, for all we know, could have been the whole first season of Home Improvement, because pretty sure they did an episode of Tool Time in every episode. Because like even the ones where they weren't like in the Tool Time studio, they'd be like on location, right? Like doing different things. So fuck it, I gotta get Ricky P right here. All right, I feel good about my top 11. I mean, except my second running back, I don't feel the best about that. It's kind of crazy. At some point, you had to fight a T-Rex. The construction manual says something like, "Real men don't need instructions." What the hell, dude? That's crazy. Power Tool Pursuit. What? Dude, crazy. That's funny. I'm looking at the pictures and shit here. And of course, just shitty Super Nintendo graphics. I mean, the cover, I'm sure, sold it all. I didn't even know this. Like, this is insane. I wonder if it's like on one of those like emulators and shit. Because I didn't even know. Like, I didn't even know. So I wouldn't have even searched for it. Damn, that's fucking hilarious. Fucking Tim the Toolman Taylor. You know what I got to do? I got to get a bunch of his grunts. And so I could just have like, just have a whole bunch of different fucking grunts. Dude, the SNES was so good. Like, yeah, that was one. Because my parents bought me the Nintendo for Christmas in like 91, I think. I'm pretty sure it was when I was 6. And like never got me a game console after that, like ever. I had to like figure out how to get all these shits myself. That's why I did not have anything until the Nintendo 64. I was just very very good at getting around people who had the systems. Like one of my cousins who lived around the corner, he was older too, and he was just like never there. And so I would always just ask my aunt, "Can I come play? Can I go play on the Sega?" And I was usually just because I wouldn't cause any trouble. Just play on the Sega, and that's it. And but yeah, and then I can't remember which of my friends had the Super Nintendo, but I feel like there's a couple different ones. I bet it was hard as fuck, like the Lion King. You know what's funny? Have you heard the fucking stories like about this shit? Like why they made like games like the Lion King so hard? And it was because they didn't want you to be able to beat it in a 3-day rental from Blockbuster. So it's like you couldn't just rent it and beat it. You had to buy it. It was the best console to play. Smash TV because of the 4 buttons. Damn it, Two-Faced. I didn't want to pick Charbonnet so early, but he could end up being good at the end of the season. But yeah, it fucking sucks that who knows how much he's actually gonna be doing throughout the entire year. Rookie tight end off the board for Brown. You know what? Fuck it. We're talking bench territory. Let's get Quentin Johnston. Smash TV. Let me go see. Let me see what that was. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that shit now after seeing the cover. And after seeing just like the main screen. Dude. I wish there was more time to play video games. That's why I just want to do it on stream more, so I can get away with playing the video games because it's actual work at that point. Because man, yeah, I wish that. Well, I guess I don't wish, but like it would have been interesting if my parents didn't hold me back on video games, because I feel like at one point. I mean, I was going to like regular school and baseball and all this shit. And like, it was still like they were trying to like limit how much I could play the video games. I was like, dude, I'm doing all this shit and my video games are still going to get limited somehow. But yeah, back then we didn't know that you could actually make money from video games. One of my favorite all time was Conker's Bad Fur Day. Yeah, I don't think I ever played that, but I remember the title. And dude, I mean, for me, it was all the multiplayer games. So, Mario Kart, Mario Party, GoldenEye. That was GoldenEye and Mario Kart. I played more than any other game like out there. Like, I mean, countless like amount of hours that adds to days and weeks and months probably. And Blitz, fucking awesome. And then all the wrestling games, starting from the WCW versus NWO all the way through No Mercy. I turned on my Xbox for the first time this past weekend in over a year. Halo, nice. Which version of the Xbox is it? Is it the new Xbox, the one? Yeah, I got Ladd McConkey earlier. Yeah, I drafted Quentin Johnston. I'm not mad at it. He still sucks, but it's best ball, and we saw what he did last year. And I don't know if he ends up doing good in week 17 and I win $10,000 because of it. I won't be mad at him. I might even send a little donation to his favorite charity. Dude, Lalo Lyle, man. Myles Garrett and Zach Bond, dude, you're killing it, man. You're killing it on IDP. And then you mix in fucking TJ Watt in there as well. Fucking killing it, bro. He was rated M. We swore, drank, and multiplayer shooter like Bond. Nice. Cool. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I mean, dude, I feel like the N64, man. I know that N64 was not the first person shooters, but I just feel like it was the N64 first person shooters that, like, you know, like they walked so Halo could run, right? Because I mean and like Call of Duty and shit too, I guess. Okay, yeah, the ones. I'm a house full of boys between me and my two boys and stepson. Lots of video games we do nightly. Nice. Mario Kart matches on the Switch. Nice. That's what it's all about, man. Yeah, Noble's got the 64 in his room. So that's the one that he kind of has free reign to. Like the PlayStation, he's still got to do his he's still got to handle his responsibilities and stuff before he gets the PlayStation. But yeah, he has pretty much free reign to the 64. And yeah, and I still have a shitload of games, man. It's still my 64 from back in the day. Still works great. Damn it, man. I should have picked Tyreek Hill last round. Damn it. I thought I could go one more round and get him, but I felt like I needed another running back. And like, man, running backs are falling off a cliff right now. And then Shakira went right before Tyreek. Shakira. Conker's got nothing on Duke Nukem. Just kidding. I mean, was Duke Nukem the first person shooter? Like, I feel like it was. I mean, that's the first one that I remember playing, and shit on computer back in the day. It wasn't even on a console. Mike. What up? Dude. Doom. Yeah, you know what? You said Duke Nukem, but in my brain, I like that's what I thought of was Doom. Because I still remember, like, you know, where it's like you're looking here and then you look here and it's like the whole room shifts. But yeah, totally was Doom. Okay, yeah, not Duke Nukem. Oh, fuck, I'm on the clock. Dude, huge ass, you fuck. I wasn't going to take Van Ginkel there, but I'm pissed that you took him right in front of me. Right there. Duke Nukem, I played more on the computer along with Doom, Wolfenstein, and the dude, Leisure Suite Larry. Oh man. Oh man, dude, that game is so fucking funny. Like, I wish I had it back in the day. I just remember playing it at a friend's house on computer and just remember laughing so hard just throughout the entire time. So fucking hard. I think that was like 7th or 8th grade, something like that for me. So what would that have been? 2000, maybe 2001. Dude, yeah, it was Leisure Suite Larry is like such a ridiculous fucking concept and game. I mean, would never be able to exist in any capacity now. I mean, I say that, and we still have games like Grand Theft Auto, but so it could exist in like a whole bunch of capacities. But I guess they probably don't want guys to turn into crazy predators, and I feel like Leisure Suite Larry is one of those games that, like, you know, I'm not saying he was doing like illegal things, but he was just such a predator. He's always going hard for the chicks, man. Always some questionable shit that Larry was doing. Larry! Exactly. He just played as a dirty old man that tried to get laid. And he really wasn't a dirty old man. Well, not dirty. He looked scummy. Like the visual that they gave him, he looked scummy. But I feel like I'm 13 or 14 when I'm playing that game. And so to me at that time, he probably seems like an old man, probably late 20s or early 30s. But yeah, just trying to get laid the entire time. That's all the game was about. I don't even remember if he actually got laid. Like, do you guys remember? Did he actually get laid? I don't remember. Yeah, Mike, I'll throw it down. I need you guys to tell me, though, if it sounds like really loud or too low. Because ever since I reset my computer, I have not played any music and I haven't tested it. So I have it turned down like a little bit now, just so I make sure we don't blow out people's eardrums. But I need anybody to tell me if it needs to be turned up or down. And based on if you can hear me, I'll try to like talk a little bit while it's starting. Because I need to get higher as well. So yeah, perfect time. It's gonna be one of those things that just that we have to wait like a bunch of bullshit time to get. And so I don't know. I'm not excited about him one way or the other. Not saying I won't draft him in game guy. Oh, anal zone off the board. Coming up here. Just gonna let this playlist keep going. Either way, it's all appreciated, and we need to get the YouTube money as well. So I appreciate you, huge ass. We're about to do a dab for you guys, and so Lyle's gonna coming up next. Yeah, we got a couple good ones still. Oh, holy shit. Oh. Man. 3 in a row. I feel like I just went back into time.
What we gonna do right here is go back. Way back. Back into time.
Oh. Right, Dallas got it around 31 as well. How many TDs last year? Dude, I don't even know. 11. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, how do they not keep him after one? Like, that's the best TD year that he's ever had. Like, it's crazy how low he's going right now. I mean, I know he's not on a team, but I feel like he's gonna get picked up and go somewhere. Like, he barely just got released by the Eagles like today, right? Or like yesterday, something like that. Yeah, hot at the end of the year too, for sure. And OnlyFans, yes, there's we got four people getting grades, so I can put you in after that. And if you want to leave a super chat for my time, I appreciate you. You don't have to, but it's been a little bit of what's it called? A little bit of a trend tonight. And I'm only doing the starters, so yeah, it's gonna go faster than before. Just 4 positions get graded, and then the overall grade. They pushed back the talks to Monday. They haven't they haven't released him yet. Okay, because like on Sleeper, I guess I didn't do it on the screen that I was on. But yeah, see, they haven't technically released him, but they have him as a free agent, like on Sleeper. That's probably another reason why, just overall, why his value is like just super down right now. Oh yeah, huge ass. I got you in the mix. You are I assumed that's what the super chat was for. Yeah, you're after Laylo Lyle. So it's Laylo Lyle, then huge ass, then Brown, then Hawk Fan, and then OnlyFans. 2 more picks. There we go. Now you're good. You're good. Yeah, and again, I'm only grading the starters, so grades will go a lot faster than before, because that's really what it's about. Is like, we don't know what the hell is going to happen. So I would hope that everybody has like decent depth. I mean, it's going to be a couple late players who ends up winning it. For someone here, like we don't know the late player, but it's always someone who's drafted like hella late. Like last year, it was JCM. He went off in he was so dead for like so many weeks, but he went off in week 17. And that was one of the players on the championship team that cracked the starting roster, at least. And if you guys haven't seen that video, I'll get the link for you, because I did a breakdown of the championship squad from last year. And it's not a long video. I think it's like, I don't even, let me go double check. Yeah, it's 8 minutes, so it's not long. And put me on double speed because I talk slow, and then it's only 4 minutes, and you'll still be able to understand everything. I'll just be talking super fast. Drafted so much JCM and the dude from the Rams last year and didn't believe in Kareem, and he said one worked out, the other barely saw the field. Yeah, it's crazy how that works out, man. I mean, there's, you got to have some luck to be able to win this tournament for sure. There is no there's no accidental squad. Like, you need to have a couple players that were drafted late. I mean, if you look at the year before, it was like guys who were drafted in like the last couple rounds, like tight ends that like ended up like balling the fuck out in week 17. I can't remember what it was the year before. I think the year before that, I think the dude had 0 injuries to his starters. I think like that's like what it was. Like he drafted the perfect combination of players that like didn't get hurt. And so, I mean, that was one of the reasons why. I don't remember who I don't remember who, like, obviously those players had to do good, like, as well, which they did. That was like the Breece Hall year. I remember that was one of the people that he had. All right. First, we got Laylo Lyle. Okay. Let me zoom in here. Okay. We got at quarterback, Lamar, Dart. And if you draft 3 QBs inside the top 10 rounds, I do take it into consideration. The third quarterback can't really lower the grade, but they can add to it. So Lamar and Dart, because I feel like Dart, he's still kind of like a B- like type of guy for like redraft. For Dynasty, I probably value him a little bit higher, but for redraft, it's kind of like a B-, maybe C+ like type of guy. Because I still feel like he could be Anthony Richardson 2.0 in the sense that like if he keeps running and not protecting himself, he's gonna keep getting fucking hurt. Like there's no like getting around that. So that's why I even have him like that. If he comes this year and like learns to slide, learns to protect himself, learns to run out of bounds, all that type of shit, like his value goes way up in my eyes. Lamar is still like an A- like type of guy. Like for me, I feel like, yeah, I'm going to get real particular with the A- and the A's. It shouldn't just be an A because, yeah, there's levels to this. So I feel that combined, they're probably like a B or a B+. And I feel like Mendoza doesn't add to that. So we're going to call it a B, and we'll just say it's like at the lower end of it. Running backs, Derrick Henry and Ramondre. Those are the two. And let me see. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. I'm just counting how many starters we got here. So we got 10 total starters. 1, 2, 3. At the offense, anyways. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Pacheco is even in there as well. Am I doing that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you just drafted a lot of IDP guys before you drafted all your offense. So Krosky and Pacheco are in there as well. All together, I mean, because for me, Derrick Henry, and yeah, steal for Stevenson. I was pissed when he took him there, because I was hoping that I was going to be able to like double back and get another running back there, and I was literally going to get Hubbard, Stevenson, or Dowdle, all the guys that went before me in that 9th round, and like I was so pissed because like then I just didn't know who to draft, and then Hugh Jass, like I didn't even want to draft Algier there, and you drafted him right after. I was like, man, fuck, I'm fucked on running backs. I still can't grade Krosky, like any higher than like a C plus like type of guy. I feel like Pacheco's like maybe a C minus, so he brings down the average a little bit. Derrick Henry's probably still a B plus in my eyes. Stevenson's kind of like a C plus guy. Like, I mean, I know he showed out in the end, but it was like the whole season, like he wasn't really showing out like that. I'm curious how he's going to play out, but I feel like all in all, it's kind of like a B minus for the running backs. Wide receivers, JSN, Igbuka, Evans. Yeah, that's it. It's just Pacheco there. I mean, JSN's an A. Igbuka to me is like a B plus. Evans kind of a B minus right now just because of the unknown. So what would that end up being? Because it's really, yeah. And Gadsden, he's in there also. Gadsden's probably like a B minus. He did, and Gadsden might even be a C plus, because we're all, I mean, even with the tight end, well, I guess the tight end premium might make him a B minus instead of a C plus. But yeah, he fizzled out really hard last year. So I'm like really curious to see like what he ends up being like this year. But I think all in all, I feel like I'm gonna give it a B plus because of everybody there. So JSN will get brought down a tick, but he's definitely the main reason for that B plus because everyone else I feel is lower than a B plus here. I mean, Igbuka might be a B plus. I feel like he's like fringe B plus. And then IDP, Garrett, TJ Watt, Zach Bond, Jared Verse, Henley. That's super, super solid. I think that I'm going to give that. I mean, this is one of the ones that's on like the verge of an A. Just because, I mean, we're basing it off the starters. And I mean, all these starters are like no less than a B plus. I feel like Garrett's an A. And I feel like TJ Watt and Zach Bond are like A minuses. And Jared Verse and Henley are B pluses. So I think I'm going to give this an A minus total for the IDP. Really solid. I mean, shit, like I said, you drafted them before you even drafted like all of your offense. So you definitely went hard, but I feel like you got the right amount of guys to like build around and like just to like shout them out because like we love them. Got Buda Baker on there as well at your number 6 guy. So yeah, that's really solid. So what's this end up being? Yeah, Devo, what up, what up? And a member for 36 months, 3 years. And I know it would have been longer than that, too, because I got demonetized for a while. So I appreciate you, bro. And look at that, Brown, 14 months. Boom, over the year mark. I love it. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate it. And and don't forget. So if you guys are looking at me on the phone version, don't forget we also got the regular version, which I posted on Patreon. And hold on. Let me see. Is it this one? Yeah, and then this is the one where it's like where you can see everything. I know I might be a little shrunken on some on the phone on the vertical version. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do these next ones faster. Just got to get in the groove, man. So not low right now. So we had B plus, B minus, B plus, and A minus. So that's like up 1, up 2, up 3. Let's see. Dude, I mean, yeah, the way that it's going to work with this, like now that I'm not doing the bench, because the bench was a little bit subjective with like things that I mean, dude, that's you got 2 B pluses, an A minus, and a B minus. And so that ends up being up 2, up 2, and then down 1, 6, and then up 3, 89. Dude, that's not too shabby. All right, huge ass. We're starting off with the QBs, Dak, Herbert, and Goff. Can't give that an A minus, but that's going to be a strong B plus. Oh man, that might almost be an A minus. I mean, well, I guess here's the thing. None of those guys are A guys to me. So that's the thing that's kind of hard. I feel like I can't give it an A if there's no guys on there that I feel are an A. I feel like Dak and Herbert and Goff they could all be like B plus guys. Like, I mean, what Goff's done the last couple years, I feel like it's almost disrespectful to call him a B guy, you know? And so I feel like all those guys together would be a B plus. The running backs, JT, we're giving JT, he's an A guy. Chase Brown, he's like a B plus guy. Then it kind of falls off though. It goes all the way down to Mason. You got Algier and Mason, who I feel like Algier's a C guy. He does have potential, but we don't know. We don't even know if he's going to be the starter necessarily. So that's why I think I call him like a C plus guy right now. Cause I mean, they didn't pay him like crazy, did they? Let me go double check that real quick. 2 years, 12 mil. I mean, I don't know if he's going to be the starter, but I guess we might have to think of him as the starter. I'm curious what ESPN has him. Yeah, him as the backup to James Conner. Yeah, I guess we have to see because we're not really sure. Like, let's see, what's James Conner getting paid? Because no matter what, like we follow the money. Shit, James Conner's only getting paid $3 million. I'd say Algier's the starter based off of that. I'm still gonna call him a C plus right now though. So, and then Mason I feel like is a C plus as well. Like them bringing Aaron Jones back, that kind of like hurt Mason a little bit. So you got an A minus guy, a B plus guy, and then 2 C plus guys. I feel like the way that I'm going to be grading it this year, I mean, we can't really, even though those guys are starters and they're flex guys, like those could be guys that on any random week could get taken out, you know, by like one like George Kittle or like Kelsey or like Tongs or whatever, you know. So like I feel like those guys can't lower the grade all that much if you're like top heavy. So I feel like I'm going to give that a B plus based on those top guys. And then Rice, Flowers, McLaurin, Godwin. Kind of a lot of question marks here. I feel like I'm going to give that a B minus. It is decent depth, but I'm going to give that a B minus. That's definitely the weak spot there. And IDP. Van Ginkel, the first one. Yeah, man. Van Ginks. Olakun, Byron Young, Cashman.
Straight cash, homie.
And Thule. And then I see Nick Amonwari and Mo Rig right there and Carter. So, I mean, I know you got a decent bench there. I think so. You don't have any A players right here. You got a couple B pluses, a couple B guys. I mean, all these guys are Bs and B pluses. I feel like let me see. I feel like I'm gonna give it a B plus. I mean, you got these guys a little bit later, but you really got like some heavy hitters there. And yeah, I'm gonna give that a B plus. So we got a B plus, a B plus, a B minus, and a B plus. So that is up 3, down 1. So 87 total. There we go. Very high B. Very, very, very high B. Okay. Brown. There we go. QBs, Knicks, Willis, and Young. We talked about this. I mean, Willis and Young. I mean, I think that, yes, sir, huge ass, you the man. I feel like Willis, I mean, it doesn't really matter to me that you drafted him earlier. I feel like I'm still going to put Bryce Young above Willis. We still haven't seen Willis as a starter. He's still like a C plus like type of guy to me, like one of like the lowest like rated starters out there, I feel. A lot of potential though. A lot of potential, but at least right now on paper, the way that we got to grade him as one of the lower end QBs in the league, especially like losing Tyreek Hill and them having like no tight end at all. They're probably going to go all around the run. Like that's what they should do. It's funny because like McDaniels probably would have done better with a quarterback like Malik Willis than Tua, but nonetheless, fucking Crispy said my team's ass. I'm more stoned than a biblical whore. I like it. I like it. I'm going to give that. I feel like Bryce Young is a B minus and Bo Nix is like a B. And then Malik Willis being like a C plus. Yeah, I think I'm going to give it. I mean, it's good depth, but I still feel like I'm giving an overall B minus there for the combo of Bo Nix and Young, and then Willis kind of being the third wheel there. Running backs, A-Chain, Walker, Javonte Williams, and Tootin. I mean, that's where all the money was spent. A-Chain's an A guy to me. Walker and Javonte are probably like B guys, and then Tootin's probably like, I mean, I feel like he's on the come up, but I still feel like he's like a C plus like type of running back like right now, but he is for sure on the come up. Yeah, I mean, Walker and Williams are only going to bring A-Chain down so far. We're going to call that a B plus for the running backs. And then wide receivers, CD Lamb, Christian Watson, Kyle Pitts, and Jordan Addison. I know Jordan Addison in some trouble. We'll see what happens there. CD Lamb, I mean, he's still like an A minus like guy to me. I mean, we get him in like the second round there. I mean, there's just more top end wide receivers than top end running backs. And yeah, I'd still call a guy like CD Lamb. I'd call Jefferson. Who else would I call an A minus? I guess I can't really see any other guys. Yeah, because like I don't know. Neighbors might even be a B plus. He's got to stay healthy, and then like London's and Olave's and Nico B plus guys. Okay, got to talk out loud for the way I'm working on these rankings and shit here. I am going to say that's a B. I mean, Lamb's an A minus, but Watson's probably like a B plus guy at best. Kyle Pitts, kind of same thing, B plus. Jordan Addison, kind of C plus. And I think it's all going to even out at around a B for that. CD can only do so much. He's only one man. IDP, N'Kobe Dean, former Eagle. Danielle Hunter, Jihad Campbell, current Eagle. Alex Highsmith, and Cooper DeJean, current Eagle. Let me just double check. You didn't pick anybody higher right now. Okay. I mean, we do have A little bit of question marks here. N'Kobe Dean, how's he going to fit into their system? We know that he's good, but how's he going to fit into their system? I mean, we hope good. Daniil Hunter, he's the man. Jihad Campbell, he's super solid. Highsmith, man, his ass just gets hurt. I mean, he's really good when he plays, but his ass just keeps getting hurt. I think it's either a B or a B minus. That's what I'm kind of teetering on right now. I think I'm going to give it a B. And I know you got some solid depth. And that's not why I'm giving it a B, but I feel like all these guys being healthy, I mean, it's a really good lineup to put on the field. I mean, with Highsmith, that's where the so I'm going to give it a B. And what does this turn into? So we have a B minus, a B plus, a B, and a B. So that's up 1, down 1. So we're right at 85, right in the middle. All right. There we go. Hawk fan. You're up. We got Mahomes and T-Law. If I'm getting Mahomes, you got to back him up with something. And you did get the backup that we know of now. So I can grade it normally. I think that's what I'm going to do. Just see if you got like the main, like if a guy like Mahomes, because we know he's probably not going to play right in the beginning of the season. Like, we don't know if he is or not. And if he doesn't, it's going to be a couple games without him. But I'm going to give that. I'm going to give that a B minus. I can't because, man, I still have Mahomes as a B. We're going to call that a B. We're going to give it a B. Running backs. Bijan, Jacobs, Breece Hall, and Hubbard. I'm going to give that an A. Yeah, I'm going to give that an A. Wide receivers and tight ends. Ooh, here's going to break down the average a little bit. Let's see. Loveland and Warren, I mean, really solid. Sutton, Reed, Dubs. I feel like this. I'm going to give it a B because I think Loveland and Warren with the tight end premium, I feel like are going to do that good to where they're just pulling this whole squad from a B minus up to a B plus because of the tight end premium. IDP. Sherwood, Quay Walker, Zaire Franklin, Brian Burns, and Robert Spillane. Nice. I mean, Sherwood's an A to me. Brian Burns is an A to me. Maybe an A minus. And I think Quay Walker and Zaire Franklin are solid B pluses. And then I think Robert Spillane still might be a B plus, like type of guy, like maybe a B. I'm going to give this an A minus for the IDP. So we got a B. We got an A. So that is 1, 2, 3. That's up 3. And then a B for the wide receivers. And then an A minus. That's up 2. So let me see. So is that? Let me see. Hold on. So yeah, I feel like the B's have to like. I know the B's are like neutral, but having 2 B's and 2 B's out of the 4, I feel like we gotta call it, like if you have one B, I feel like that should be neutral. But I think if we have two Bs, we're gonna have to put it as a -1 because there has to be something because we're only grading these 4 positions. So we're gonna call that. So it's up 3, down 1, and then up 2. So that's an 89. There we go. We got a couple heavy hitters in this one. All right. And of course, this is in a perfect world. This is assuming that everybody balls out who's supposed to and nobody gets hurt. That's another thing. Because I'm not looking at any of the depth like at all. And let's see. Caleb Stafford. Dang, is that a B or a B plus? I feel like I'm gonna call that a B. I'm gonna call. Stafford did so good, and so did Caleb last year. Are they both B plus guys? I think they are. I'm gonna call them B plus guys. All right, so B plus for the quarterbacks. Gibbs, Henderson, Swift. A. B plus. B minus. I'm gonna call that a B plus. Wide receivers and tight ends: Trey McBride, A. T. Higgins, B. Lemon, C. I gotta call the rookies. I mean, even the top end ones. I mean, the best I can give them is a C plus right now because we don't know where they're gonna land. So a lot of potential, but it's not really gonna help your overall grade necessarily. And then DK Metcalf. We didn't even know his quarterback's going to be yet, really. So I feel like I'm still going to call him a B minus guy. I think this kind of levels out to a B for the pass catchers. And then IDP. I know the beginning of the IDP was dope. So Brian Branch, Nick Cross, Peyton Wilson, Greenlawn McKinney kind of like bring the average down here a little bit. I'm gonna call that a B for the IDP. So we got a B plus, a B, and a B. So let me see, what did that turn into? So 2 B pluses and 2 Bs. So that's going to be, so we got the 2 Bs, so that'll be a down 1. So that'll be up 2, down 1. So we got an 86 overall. Let's go. All right. Boom. Yeah, Crispy said losers. All right, guys, I'm out of here. We're gonna have another draft tomorrow. We're gonna keep trying to fill these every single day. So any day you want to draft, there is a fast draft. Any day you want to do a slow draft, there is a slow draft fill-in. We got a couple more spots in the slow draft. Don't forget to go to fantasyfootballhustler.com and go follow me on all social media. And peace out, everybody who's still in the chat. Appreciate you guys for hanging around. And just like Crispy wants me to say, you lose. We'll see you guys later. Peace out.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
Here comes the